I was just looking at a link, and that is a really deep picture. I guess it's the newer one with the guy look like he played. No, he didn't play Ahab. This is just a new actor. But you said just before he got shot, he wanted to stay, but I guess it's time to go. But I was just thinking about if it wasn't for Sheriff Penzone checking those rape kits, they would have just sat on that shelf, just collecting dust. And now we have people being killed and buried in the desert, maybe, or all kind of stuff. You know, you've got Governor Ducey made it easy for molesters to be around your kids now, because he said anybody can do a teaching job. That's just good business. And like I said, that's a mistake. And if you don't have it, probably even no background checks or anybody, just flooded in there. And it seems to be, to me, that most of the people that molest kids have the arrogance to go to a school and teach. And how many years do they get away with it before the student says something about it? You've made it easy for things to go on just like they've been going on. The sheriff trying to clean something up, and you're tearing it down. You're visiting the White House for what? I don't know. You've not did anything about the VA. I looked at Senator McCain's earlier career too, when he was in the Navy and he was fighting and wrecked a couple of jets and stuff. So he wasn't no angel neither. I don't know why y'all say he's a hero. I just don't know. He didn't treat me like that when I called his office. But it's just, man, that's a good sheriff. And things are really quiet right now. I mean, so quiet that I can tell something to hit the fan. And I really appreciate that sheriff, man. I like him. I hope I meet him one day, just to shake his hand and stuff. I don't tend to go to jail or anything, but I just like to meet him one day. I know he's a busy guy, but he so remind me of home, Chicago. Yeah, but yeah, Lincoln was a pretty deep picture, and you would think by now with prejudice and slavery would be abolished, but it's still going on, because I noticed it in this town when they was going to have a harbor law to harbor these illegal aliens and depict whatever y'all grow up here. It's still a form of slavery. When you enslave dolphins and killer whales, even after they show you that they're unhappy, you just kill them and go on with the show. It's a form of slavery. When you take something from its environment to be paraded behind a barrier, that's a form of slavery. It's enough stuff on the internets and stuff to learn the dangers of different animals, so you can't use that as an excuse like you need to parade your kids by a cage, seeing the animal not in his normal habitat. And that's a form of slavery for your own gain. And I think that y'all hike and go up Camelback and all this stuff to feel like you can suffer. That's your suffering part. And you justify other people being out all day long, the homeless people, the people by the light rail, all night. They don't just go up and hike on the trails and come down and come back to a nice house. They are out there all day long. So you can't do what they do to justify you walking up the hill and you feel not guilty anymore because you feel like they're lazy. It's not that. It's for your own personal gain. And y'all with these scandalous ass fundraisings, I'll be glad when the FBI get y'all ass. Because this $3 billion was something sound like the national debt for America or something, the way y'all done stole money. and you're still trying to teach your kids at the dinner table how to steal money, but you call it a business. That's my video.